Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle full of sunshine and sparkling rivers, lived a hippo named Hector. Now, Hector wasn't just any hippo. He had a very special secret passion. While other hippos loved wallowing in cool, muddy water, Hector loved bubble baths. It all started one sunny afternoon. A group of friendly monkeys had found a crate of human soap that had washed ashore from a shipwreck. Curious, they started playing with it, dropping a bar into Hector's favorite watering hole. As the soap dissolved, the water began to foam and froth. Hector, who was just about to take his daily dip, stopped in his tracks. His eyes went wide. Bubbles, glorious, shimmering, wobbly bubbles were everywhere. He waddled in, and oh, the joy! The bubbles tickled his nose and popped gently against his tough skin. It was the most wonderful feeling in the world. From that day on, Hector was hooked. Every single morning, Hector would trade juicy jungle fruits with the monkeys for a bar of soap. He'd plop it into his pool and spend hours submerged in a mountain of fragrant foam. He'd blow bubbles through his nose, stack them on his head like a crown, and watch them float away into the sky like tiny, iridescent balloons. His friends would call out to him, "Hector, come play hide and seek," or "Hector, want to go exploring by the waterfall?" But Hector would just wave a bubbly foot and say, "No thanks, I'm having my bath." At first, everyone thought it was just a funny quirk. "Oh, that's just Hector," they'd say with a smile. But soon, his love for bubble baths started to cause some problems. His skin, which was used to the natural mud and water of the river, began to get dry and itchy from all the soap. He'd scratch and scratch, which only made it worse. The fish in his watering hole weren't happy either. The soapy water made it hard for them to breathe, and many of them had to find new homes downstream. One day, the monkeys came to him with bad news. Hector, their leader, Milo, said gravely, "We're all out of soap." "The crate is empty," Hector's heart sank. No more bubbles. The thought was unbearable. He became grumpy and sad. He refused to play. He refused to eat his favorite watermelons, and he just mopped by his empty, bubble-free pool. His friends tried to cheer him up. The parrots told him their funniest jokes, and the giraffes offered him the sweetest leaves from the tallest trees, but nothing worked. Hector missed his bubbles too much. Seeing how miserable their friend was, the other animals decided they had to do something. They held a big jungle meeting. "Hector's bubble bath obsession has gone too far," said a wise old tortoise named Sheldon. "He's forgotten how to have fun without them." Everyone agreed. They needed a plan to show Hector that the world was full of wonderful things, not just soap and water. The next morning, the monkeys swung by Hector's pool with an invitation. "Hector, we're having a jungle jam session by the big banyan tree. The elephants are playing the drums, and the birds are singing. You have to come." Hector grumbled, "I don't feel like it. There won't be any bubbles." But his friends insisted, gently nudging him until he finally agreed to go, sighing dramatically the whole way. When he arrived, the music was incredible. The elephants stomped out a rhythm that shook the ground, and the birds chirped a beautiful melody. Hector found his feet tapping along. Before he knew it, he was swaying and dancing with everyone else. He stomped his big hippo feet, creating a deep, booming beat that fit perfectly with the elephant's drums. He hadn't felt this happy in weeks. The next day, The zebras invited him to a race across the savannah. "But I'm too slow," Hector said. "It's not about winning," they replied. "It's about the fun of running." So Hector joined in. He wasn't the fastest, of course, but he loved the feeling of the wind on his face and the thunder of hooves all around him. He laughed so hard when a baby zebra tripped and rolled into a pile of soft grass. Day after day, his friends showed him new and exciting things to do. He learned how to paint with berry juice from the bears, how to build amazing sand castles with the armadillos, and how to tell stories by looking at the shapes of the clouds with a wise old tortoise. He splashed in the cool, clear water of the waterfall, feeling the powerful spray on his back. It wasn't a bubble bath, but it was refreshing and exhilarating in its own way. He even discovered that rolling in cool, thick mud was actually very good for his dry, itchy skin. It was nature's own spa treatment. One afternoon, as Hector was happily munching on some river reeds with his friends, Milo the monkey swung down from a tree, holding something in his hand. It was a small leftover piece of soap he had found. "Look what I found, Hector," he said. "Want to have a bubble bath?" A few weeks ago, Hector would have jumped for joy. But now, he looked at the soap, then at his friends, and then at the beautiful, sunny jungle around him. He smiled. "You know what, Milo?" he said. "Maybe later. Right now, I was hoping we could all go play by the waterfall. Who wants to have a splashing contest?" A loud cheer went up from all the animals. Hector had finally learned a very important lesson. While bubble baths were lovely, there was a whole world of fun to be had. Having too much of just one thing, even a good thing, can make you miss out on everything else. From that day on, Hector still enjoyed a bubble bath every now and then, but it was just a small part of his happy, adventurous life. He spent the rest of his days splashing, playing, and laughing with his friends. A truly happy hippo who knew that the best life is one that's full of variety. Thanks so much for watching this story. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun tales. See you next time.